honestly do not know why Vivian is being threatened by the fact that Helen wants to get married to Chris. So she actually feels that Chris is a gold digger just like she is. And coming into Helen's life is solely for the purpose of taking her wealth. Can you imagine? And I wonder why she's fighting, she's still insisting and fighting over properties that is not even hers. Talk more of them being for her husband. It's not even her own, it's not even her husband's own. So why is she having sleepless night, having headache on top of another person's property? Like, I just don't understand this lady, this Vivian of a woman. Honestly, everything have been resolved. Everyone now knows their stand in the company, the shares, everything, their percentage, everyone knows theirs. Why is she so concerned about Helen's own? Why? Even if Helen decides to get married and award her husband with her own shares, it's still in between her family. So why is Vivian concerned so much about Helen's share of the property? Hello and welcome back to another awesome review of this amazing series. Like I always do say that if this series interests you to watch, you can always watch on Mr. Aloy's channel here on YouTube. So all I noticed that Vivian was actually trying to do in this part is that she was actually trying to ignite flames between her husband Mark, Chris and Helen. Yes, that is all I saw her. But this time around, I believe she has failed woefully because Mark is beginning to get some sense. At least before he reacts now, he will sit down and think, just like he sat down to think and reason why his friend did not tell him of his intentions towards his sister. So now Mark does not just jump into conclusion and start reacting like we used to know him. Now he's now thinking before he reacts. All thanks to the way Ben handled him. If not, Mark would have still continued in the rude and unaccepted way of attending to situations. He would have still continued. So I think the way Ben handled him these few days have really shown him that he needs to have a rethink of his life and also think before he reacts to things. And my second observation is on Mama and Helen. You know, in my previous review, I made mention that if Helen should leave Mama behind and get married to Chris, trust me, Vivian is going to kill Mama even before they realize it. And the only solution and the best solution for Helen to get married peacefully is to take Mama along with her. And Mama actually made it easier for Helen. Yes, the point when she volunteered to even go with her to her marital home, if that is going to please her. So she is actually the best mother anyone can actually have. So another observation I want to point out here is concerning Nick's advice towards Ben. You know, in this episode, Nick was actually trying his best to convince Ben not to throw his family out. That is Mark and Vivian. Yes, but what I noticed here is not him giving Ben a genuine advice. All I see here is a hypocrite. He's only giving that advice so as for him to continue extorting the money that Vivian is owing him. Because he knows that all the money that Vivian has been giving to him is actually from the company's account. And if they are being thrown out of the house, his money will be short of supply. That is what I noticed that Nick is trying to do. So I don't know if this is what you also think. Do you think that Nick is actually giving Ben a genuine advice? The advice of him allowing Mark and Vivian to stay, do you actually think that it's for genuine reason rather than for him to collect the money that Vivian is owing him? Don't forget that we are still expecting to hear the kind of punishment the elders will dish out to Vivian for disrespecting their uncle. Also, we should be expecting to see if truly Vivian will carry out her plot on eliminating Nick. And lastly, I actually noticed something when Ben confided in Nick that he wants to get married to Lisa. I just hope that Lisa, Ben's girlfriend, is actually genuine because the way Nick reacted to hearing her name, it shows something is wrong somewhere. Although, let's keep our fingers crossed as the series gets to unfold, we will also find out if she is actually a genuine woman. So that is it, guys, for today's review. Please don't forget to hit the like button. And for my returning subscribers, I really appreciate your audience. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next review. Bye for now.